art is here. You want to learn how to draw with your left and right hand. There's sample there. If you're looking for inspiration, just ask God. Don't ask me. But I'm glad you all came despite the weather, which means something. I don't know exactly what. But the idea that there's so many people interested on, which is a healthy American scene, and lucky for us artists that have to struggle and do things. But other than things you see, the idea for anybody aspiring to become artists or doing art is get your ideas and just push it. Push it every way you can, because this is you. And if it's not just physically doing it, you're going to try and push it so that you have an exhibition like this so people can see. I mean, it's the kind of thing that artists have to go through. And if you're shy, all right, you're gonna be passed away as a shy artist. Probably people will forget because you're so shy. And things in New York that people talk about has a kind of feeling of life. I mean, if I say something which all New Yorkers would know, it would be shocking. But that's the way things are, you know. Motherfucker is a mother. Notice that you listen all the time in our situation in New York, you know. Unless you close your ears and realize what's happening. But that's the spirit and feeling of New York that I'm trying to convey in a lot of ways. Except my background is academic. And graduated from Art Institute and as teacher Fernandez in Paris and Angelo, and came back and met Vicuni. And so we had all this kind of impetus of challenges all along. And you see some of the challenges here, like doing next book cover with your left and right hand side, or some of them I did with my foot, for instance. These are similar exercises. If you're trying to push things, whatever you have in you, and get the most out of any ideas you have. And if any of you want to be an artist, that's what you have to do. Go for it and just, even though it doesn't look good, do it. And if you do it, you let yourself pass through a certain feeling of creativity. You have to do. Mistakes aren't so bad, because if I deal with my mistakes and work with it, I'll eliminate Alzheimer. The idea of doing it, you know, and be positive and not negative, even with the mistakes and so forth. You're going to use your mistakes and get into the positive area, and you'll find that all through life this is what's going to happen. You're going to have a lot of mistakes. You're going to have a lot of negative space, and you deal with it. And if you don't get too upset, you'll live longer. But for me, art basically, and I think it's good for all art students or artists that involve, if they know some sort of basic thing what art is, like dark, light, shade, form, color, and values, and emotion, and so forth. And you use that in sort of like a musical theme of harmony, contrast, and so forth and so on. In your composition, because the composition is similar to what music people do get into, if you use black and white, it's conscious. If you black is large and white is small, that's conscious. Then you can relate that to the human relationship, and so forth. I mean, things like this happen within what you're doing. You just let it flow. And for all people that are involved in art, this is what they have to do. Let things flow. Do things, even though it may not look good, or just do it. And then you'll find that the little mistakes are going to help you with the positive thing. And if you see all of these paintings and stuff, you see a whole lot of repetition and stuff. And why the repetition? Because there's certain things that you repeat it, you get a little mellowed, and you get a little significance of what you're doing, and there's a kind of rhythm with your. I mean, this is particular life. There's some kind of rhythmic thing that you do. So, in my opinion, nature is very important. We are all part of one stupendous whole, whose body nature is, and God the soul is, basically the philosophical I deal with. And the paintings all has some sort of thing with nature. It could be left-hand part of what you think, right-hand part. It depends on what your main mind is. But just do it, what you think, even though it doesn't look good to you, but if you have some sort of idea, you have to put it down and see what happens with that, and I'll get the information. And so that's my message for artists and people involved in art. To do whatever you feel like, and no matter what, good or bad. Maybe the bad will help the good anyhow. One thing, if you have any
questions,
lousy things to say about this show, please let me know. I mean, how else can I live?
Book that's over here against the window, so whoever's in attendance today, if you'd like to sign the book and leave your comments or your information for the mailing list, that would be great. So thank you again for coming, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Yes, it's so nice to see you.